Hey everyone, it's your girl Shauna J. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. So appreciate you being here. In today's video, I'm gonna share with you guys some of my secret weapons, some of my favorite fragrance combinations, very unique to moi, and I'm gonna share them with you guys because that's just what I do. When I find something that I love, I come on here and I share them with you guys free of charge. Now, I don't know about you guys, but it seems to me that this whole layering combo thing is kind of like taking off. Even though layering and combining fragrances is a pretty old concept, like we've all been doing it. If you really think about it, we've all been layering fragrances, but for whatever reason, it has become popular. I think the reason why it has become so popular is because a lot of people realize that it's just so fun to curate your own little fragrance. It becomes special to you and you're just so proud of yourself when you come up with a good and unique combination. I'm gonna share my combinations with you guys, and I hope you guys will be kind enough to share your combinations, your favorite combinations, your bomb combinations with your girl and with everybody else who's gonna be in the comments trying to steal ideas. That's what it's all about. Let me just stop horsing around and show you guys these combos. Just keep watching. So the first combination that I'm gonna share with you guys is one that I really like. Like, I think this is one of my favorite combinations. Not my favorite is coming up, but this is one of my absolute favorite combinations, and I stumbled upon this combination totally by mistake. Had no idea these two fragrances would pair so freaking well together. The other day I decided that I wanted to go to IKEA and I wanted to smell very clean and fresh. I wanted to give off soap and water. So I decided to wear my Pure Grace by Philosophy, the EDP, not to be confused with the EDT. I only recommend the EDP. Of course, I was convinced that this is what I wanted to smell like, but 2 minutes before walking through that door, I decided that I no longer wanted to wear this fragrance. Kind of changed my mind, wanted to wear something sweet. Decided that I was gonna break a rule that I never thought I would break. I decided to try to drown out this fragrance with this fragrance right here, which is my Bare Vanilla by Victoria's Secret. I was very nervous about this combination because I'm like, these are just so different. They're like total opposites. This is like classic soap and water, and this is basically a sweet gourmand vanilla type scent with a little bit of a woody undertone, slightly, but it's mostly sweet and delicious. While I was in IKEA, I kept driving myself crazy over the way I smell. Like, this combination right here just works. I don't know how, but it just freaking works. It's kind of strange. I wasn't really smelling them together. I was kind of smelling one at a time. So every now and then I would smell the Pure Grace, which is giving me clean and soapy and fresh, very classic. But then my body would warm up and then I would start to smell this sweet, yummy vanilla fragrance. And it's almost as though my palate was constantly being cleansed and I was just in pure heaven. I'm telling you right now, if you have these two fragrances, definitely combine them. I've been totally obsessed. I've been wearing this combination constantly to bed, around the house, out and about. It doesn't matter, but I do enjoy wearing it on the outside. I do prefer to wear this combination when I'm active. It just smells so freaking amazing. So this is Pure Grace, EDP, Bare Vanilla, Victoria's Secret. Try it out, trust your girl. So the next fragrance combination that I have here is not an original of mine. I cannot take credit for this one. The credit goes to this person, okay? I'm gonna place her comment right here because I just gotta give her credit, and because she put me on, I'm gonna put you guys on. This combination is unique, it's delicious, and it's very addictive. The fragrances that I have here are Fancy by Jessica Simpson, paired with Pear Creme Brulee from Bath and Body Works. This fragrance here I do find very unique. This is baked pear, caramelized sugar, and whipped cream with a little dash of salt. I added the salt because there's a very prominent salt note in this fragrance. Because of that, I was not a fan of this fragrance, which is why she recommended that I pair it with this. Now, I wasn't really sure that Fancy was gonna be able to save the day, but then I thought about it. I'm like, wait a minute. These fragrances are both gourmand and they're both dominated by a sweet pear note. So I'm like, hey, let's see what it do. Now I decided to take a little risk and I wore this combo right here to my baby's graduation, and I'm not gonna lie, I was nervous because the last thing you want is to go into a closed up environment wearing something like this and then you don't really like it. But let me tell you, it did not disappoint. I fell in love with this combination. I was just so distracted by the way that I smelled. You know how it goes when you're smelling so good that you can't think about anything else. You keep thinking about what you smell like. This is what this combination did to me. It is just so good. I can't unsmell it now. So every single time I wear fancy, I gotta pair it with this fragrance. If you don't have this fragrance, or if it's just not your thing, I have another combination. Try to pair this with Bare Vanilla Deliciousness. Now, one of my absolute favorite fragrances from Bath and Body Works has to be Into the Night. I love this fragrance, and I think everyone that owns this fragrance loves this fragrance. It's just so unique. It's mysterious, it's sexy, it's bold, it's unapologetic. It's just a beautiful fragrance, and I like the fact that there's nothing else out there that really smells like this fragrance. Absolutely one of the best fragrances out of Bath and Body Works. If you've never tried it, definitely try this fragrance out the next time you go there, because I think it has become a classic in Bath and Body Works. This is definitely giving off midnight raspberry with a little bit of amber and some creamy patchouli. So beautiful. Now, the only issue that I have with this fragrance is that sometimes it comes off a little bit serious. I do feel the need to pair it with something that kind of makes it a little bit more playful and a little bit more approachable. Sometimes I just want to dress it up a little bit, especially when it dries down. That creamy patchouli is amped up and the tartness from the raspberry pulls a little bit louder. So I decided that I just wanted to add a little bit of fun and a little bit of a flirty vibe to this scent. So I decided that, you know what, I want to add a pop of cherry to this fragrance. So I decided to go in and pair it with my Guess Seductive Red. It's basically a cherry almond vanilla combo. Very delicious. It is just so beautiful, but that's basically what it gives. It gives off cherry, almond, and vanilla. Paired with this fragrance, they just smell so good. It's another combination that is super addictive, and I just cannot unsmell it. And now they're married because I cannot wear one without the next, because it's just so good. So if you have both fragrances, definitely wear them together, especially if you have somewhere nice to be, if you have a date night set up, or if you're going out on the town, or if you just want to smell like a vixen of some sort. Definitely go ahead and try this combination out. It is a bomb and it's long lasting. Let me know how it worked out for you. The next combination that I have on this list is very unique, and yes, it may be a little bit polarizing, okay? So it's definitely not gonna be for everyone, but I love this combination. So good. So the combo that I have here is M by Mariah Carey and Beach Nights by Bath and Body Works. This fragrance right here does get a lot of hate, but as much hate as it gets a lot of love. It's not for the faint of heart. I don't want to say that to put people off, but it is very unique, and you have to be open-minded about this fragrance right here. When I'm wearing this one, I feel as though I smell unique. They do have a lot of notes in common, but they do have subtle differences that creates a nice little contrast when you are wearing them. They both have a dominant C note vibe, a beautiful sweet marshmallow note, and they also give off a smoky vibe. The idea behind both fragrances is being on the beach at night while you're toasting marshmallows. Like, why wouldn't you want to smell like that? Okay, so if you thought it was impossible to layer this fragrance with anything else, you're not alone. I was sure that this fragrance would be a hot mess if you try to layer it or combine it with anything else, but I proved myself wrong because I found a beautiful scent that pairs so well with this fragrance. Now, the fragrance that I'm talking about here happens to be Butterfly by Bath and Body Works. Whenever I'm wearing this scent, I can't help but get that grapey jasmine with a little bit of a woody, soapy undertone. A lot of people may think it is a crime to layer this fragrance with anything else because it's just so bold and it's a very complex scent. So one may think, why would you want to add another component to this fragrance, being that it's already so complex? Sometimes I want to add something playful and flirty to this scent, and I think adding Butterfly creates that beautiful balance. For those of you guys who have never tried this fragrance, it does have raspberry, iris, and vanilla. So it's a beautiful, sweet, chewy, purple, bubblegummy type scent, and I think paired with Alien, it just creates a beautiful scent trail, and I just love it. And if you want to add a little bit of a playful vibe to this fragrance, definitely pair it with a Butterfly from Bath and Body Works. One of my absolute favorites warm weather or any time of year fragrance has to be Heiress EDT by Versace. My favorite part of this fragrance has to be the dry down. It's just so beautiful. It's fresh, it's musky, it's woodsy. I believe we have a little bit of ISO Super in this fragrance. The dry down is so bomb. One of the best dry downs you'll ever encounter in a fragrance. If you like those woodsy, musky type of dry downs, airy. We have some citruses in here too. Beautiful fragrance, and when it warms up on the body, it's just freaking heaven. Well, the other day I was like, how can I make an already perfect scent even more perfect? And I was like, add a little bit of laundry soap to the scent. Like, isn't that obvious? So of course I decided to pair it with my Sea Island Shore by Bath and Body Works. This combination right here is to die for. If you have these two fragrances, do yourself a favor, combine them, wear them together, and let me know what you think. It's just so beautiful. It's just gonna leave you smelling clean and fresh, but very sexy and unique all at the same time. This is a bomb combination, and when I wear these two fragrances together, I cannot stop smelling myself. Like, it's so simple, but it's just so gorgeous. Beautiful combination, and I hope you try it and let me know what you think about it. The next fragrance combination that I have is just so pretty. Like, I don't know what else to say about this fragrance. It just screams class and femininity, in my opinion. Now, the combo that I have right here is Blanca by Oscar de la Renta paired with Magnolia Charm. Oh my god, guys. Whenever I smell this fragrance, it makes me think of a bride on her wedding day. It makes me think of a job interview, a beautiful white flowy sundress, picnic in the park. It makes me think of springtime. It's just a beautiful bouquet of white flowers with a little bit of a fruitiness. Beautiful combination. For those of you guys who don't know what this smells like, it's a white floral type of scent. So you get a lot of like soapy white florals in this one with a touch of a fruitiness coming in from the pear, and it does dry a little bit woodsy and musky. So this fragrance right here is definitely for those of you guys who like that kind of vibe, you know, very pure, very simple, very minimalistic, but it is very special and it does smell unique. This is one of my absolute favorite white floral type of scents. Now, the Magnolia Charm that I have in this arm kind of gives off the same vibe, but not really. It does have a beautiful watery, slightly sweet pear note in there, and we also have Magnolia. It does give off a very pure, simple, light, floral, airy type of scent. Sometimes it gives me shampoo vibes, and sometimes this fragrance gives me soapy vibes. So soap and shampoo, y'all already know that's right up my alley. This combination was made for girls that just love to smell virginal and clean and chic and just so pretty and feminine. I have no more to say about this combo. It's just beautiful and it's long lasting. So even though it is light, it's airy, it's pretty, it's definitely long lasting. So definitely try this combination out. This is Blanca by Oscar de la Renta, and this is Magnolia Charm from Bath and Body Works. A lot of you guys have been looking for ideas on what to wear with this fragrance mist right here. This is Bubblegum Pop by Bath and Body Works. So yes, you guessed it, this is a pink bubblegum scent. So that's basically what you get. Sweet, chewy, pink bubblegum. If you like bubblegum, you'll definitely love this one. You definitely have to try this fragrance out. I just love this so much. I mean, it's just one of the most perfect pink bubblegum scents I've ever freaking encountered. This is just a bubblegum lover's dream. When I got this fragrance, I immediately thought, okay, pair it with Heiress by Paris Hilton, and of course I did. I tried out the combination, and I'm just gonna say this: yes, you could pair these two fragrances together. They do give off the same pink bubblegum type of vibe. So if you want to smell like a whole pink bubblegum being chewed up, yes, combine these two fragrances. But I must say this, I feel as though the combination can be a little bit boring, a little bit flat. It's just not giving what I thought it would have gave, but it's still nice. But I do find it to be a little bit it's a little bit boring, but it's still nice. Now I decided that even though I do like this combo, and there will be days where I'm gonna feel like wearing this combination when I don't want anything too complex, I just want to smell like literal pink bubblegum, I was like, you know what, how can I make this a little bit more extra? How can I create some sort of contrast? So I decided to pair it with my Linterdit Eau de Toilette. I know you're probably thinking, how is that gonna work? It works. This basically gives off a very clean, detergent-like or laundry-like vibe with a little bit of a candied sweetness. There's some earthiness and muskiness also going on here. It's just a whole vibe. Sometimes the best creations are born when you just put things from different sides of the spectrum and just bring them together, and I think that's exactly what this one does. Beautiful combination, definitely try it out. Now I'm gonna keep this one in my hand because I do have another combination that includes or involves this fragrance. It is ultra unique and it's ultra sexy. Now the combination that I have here, Into the Night, Linterdit Eau de Toilette. Let me tell you, I sprayed both here on my arm, and while doing this video, that's basically all I could smell. I'm smelling these two fragrances bouncing off each other. They smell freaking good together. This combination right here is for my grown women. If you are grown and sexy, you want to give off rich auntie vibes, definitely try this combination right here. If you want to give off that vibe, definitely try these two fragrances together. And let me tell you, it's super long lasting because this is long lasting and this is long lasting. Very strong, beautiful, confidence combination right here. Okay, so the other day I was watching one of my favorite YouTubers. Her name is Yazmean. So, you know, she's like the queen of clean, okay? Like, she gives me my vibes when I was like even more obsessed with being clean. Well, I would like, let me say this. She gives me the vibe that I used to give off when I didn't want to smell bad. Not that I wanted to smell good, I just want to make sure I never smell bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the vibe that she gives off. If you've never watched any of her videos, even if you know how to wash your, even if you know how to wash your vagina, even if you know how to wash your pits and be clean, there's just something so magnetic about her. And she's just so real because I'm just like, yes, girl, tell them. This is how it's done. The other day, she was talking about this scent and I was like, oh my god, I gotta try it because she was raving about this fragrance. Like, I watched a couple of her videos back to back and every single time she gets an opportunity, she talks about this scent. So the scent that I'm talking about here is a fresh coconut and cotton. So I ordered this one off Mariah Carey. It literally came earlier today, so yeah. While wearing this one, I was like, oh my god, this literally smells so similar to a fragrance that I already have, which is Banana Republic's Gardenia and Cardamom. A lot of you guys probably have this scent because you can find this one in Burlington or TJ Maxx or Marshalls for like 20 bucks, so it is very affordable. Now, even though the dominant notes in this one are Gardenia and Cardamom, I really don't get cardamom and gardenia. I'm not even sure what I get. I do get like a clean cotton type of scent with a little bit of a clean coconut vibe. That's basically what I get here. Some people would probably say that this is in the same family as Tom Ford's Soleil Blanc, and I must say that I agree. It does give off that clean, musky, beachy type of vibe. This fresh coconut and cotton scent definitely pairs very well with this scent. I must admit, it's not a love for me, but if you have this fragrance or any of these fragrances and you're looking for a good combo idea, definitely try these out. Whenever I smell this, I just imagine myself walking down a beautiful beach with like a white flowy dress, a nice straw hat, the wind blowing. That's kind of like the vibe that I get from this one. Chloe seems to really freaking love this, and her man be loving the way she smells, girl. I know she wears a lot of different fragrances, so we don't know what homeboy is smelling, but he says that he loves it on her. So, you know, just a little idea. I will say that fresh coconut and cotton smells really similar to copper coconut scents, but there are some subtle differences. I do find the coconut in here to be sweeter and more creamy. I have to experiment with this one a little bit more because you just never know. Yeah, it's really nice. Wow. The dry down is good. Woo, yes. The dry down on this one is really nice. I'm not gonna lie. Is it raining? Ooh. Anyway, let's get back to the video. It's raining. So that's it for me. If you're new to the channel, you're not yet subscribed, but you're sitting here listening to this part of the video, it means that you got to the end. It means you enjoy my content, because this is basically what we do over here. We talk about perfumes in this manner. Okay guys, so don't forget, subscribe if you are new, like and comment. Okay guys, so